Gentlemen, milady, you will always remember this as the day that you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow.
Johnny Depp actor, musical experimenter, producer, style icon, and participant in high-profile court cases that cause a stir in the media. Childhood and youth. John Christopher Depp II was born on June 9, 1963 in Owensboro, Kentucky. His father, John Depp Sr., was a civil engineer, and his mother, Betty Sue Palmer, worked as a waitress and nurse. There were 4 children in the family. Johnny was the youngest. Frequent moving, limited financial resources, tense relations between parents, all this left an imprint on the formation of his character. As a child, Johnny was withdrawn, felt like an outsider, and often escaped into a world of fantasy, books, and music. When Johnny was 7 years old, the family moved to Florida. They finally settled in the city of Miramar. There, Depp went to school, but did not show much interest in studying. He was attracted to music. At the age of 12, he received a guitar as a gift and began to learn to play on his own. It became his passion, a refuge, and a way to express his emotions. His parents' divorce in 1978 was a heavy blow. Johnny became even more withdrawn. He dropped out of school at 16 to devote himself to music. At first, he played in local bands and then founded his own, The Kids. They performed at local venues and soon moved to Los Angeles, dreaming of fame. In Los Angeles, Johnny met Lori Ann Allison, who became his first wife. It was through her that he got into the acting world. Lori introduced Johnny to actor Nicolas Cage, who suggested that he try his hand at film. Depp did not plan to become an actor, but he agreed, and this decision changed his life. The beginning of an acting career, Johnny's first role in a movie was an episode in the cult horror film A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984, where he played the teenager Glenn, a victim of the maniac Freddy Krueger. Although the role was small, the film was a huge success, and Depp's face was remembered by viewers. This was the beginning of his path in cinema. In the mid-1980s, Depp continued to act, but was not satisfied with the stereotypical roles of cute young men. His real breakthrough came with the television series 21 Jump Street, 1987 to 1990, in which he played a teenage agent. The series was popular, and Johnny became an idol of teenagers, a sex symbol, and a hero of magazine covers. However, it was this success that weighed on Depp. He did not want to be a poster face. He was attracted to real acting, independent cinema, and complex images. His first serious cinematic partner was director John Waters, with whom he made the satirical comedy Cry Baby, 1990, in which Depp parodied the image created for him by 21 Jump Street. Then came the role that made Johnny a cult actor of art house cinema, Edward Scissorhands, 1990, directed by Tim Burton. The story of a gentle creature with blades instead of hands became the actor's calling card. Edward was both a monster and a poet, a loner and a romantic, a character that perfectly matched the inner world of Depp himself. Collaboration with Tim Burton. After the success of Edward, one of the most significant creative partnerships in the history of cinema began: the collaboration between Johnny Depp and director Tim Burton. Together, they created several cult films, each of which became an event. Among them, Ed Wood, 1994, a biography of the cult director where Depp played with comical obsession, and the film won Oscars for makeup and supporting actor. Sleepy Hollow, 1999, a gothic fairy tale in which Depp played the cowardly but determined detective Ichabod Crane. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, 2005, the role of the eccentric Willy Wonka showed a new side of the actor. Corpse Bride, 2005 voice acting, and Alice in Wonderland, 2010, proved the versatility of animated roles. Burton and Depp together created a unique aesthetic in which the dark was combined with kindness and oddities became the norm. Pirates of the Caribbean and world-famed Johnny Depp gained real-world fame for his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in the film Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl, 2003. Contrary to the expectations of the Disney studio, Depp created the image of a strange, drunken, but charismatic adventurer. Inspired by the manner of Keith Richards, Jack Sparrow became an icon. The film became a box office hit, and Depp was nominated for an Oscar. He subsequently played the captain in 4 more films in the series. Jack Sparrow became not only a public favorite, but also a cultural symbol of the 2000s. Personal life: Vanessa Paradis, Amber Heard, and scandals. In 1998, Johnni met French singer and actress Vanessa Paradis. The couple had 2 children, daughter Lily Rose and son Jack. They lived in France, leading a relatively secluded life. The relationship lasted for more than 10 years, and in the press, Vanessa was called Depp's muse. After breaking up with Paradis, Depp began a relationship with actress Amber Heard, whom he married in 2015. Their marriage did not last long, but became the subject of high-profile lawsuits, mutual accusations of violence and harassment in the media. This affected on Depp's career. He was excluded from Fantastic Beasts and other projects. However, the court in the UK and especially in the US, the libel case against Amber Heard in 2022, brought Depp back into public esteem. He won the case, proved that he was a victim of libel, and received moral satisfaction. Music, business, and creativity outside of cinema, Johnny Depp never gave up his first love: music. He played in the band Hollywood Vampires with Alice Cooper and Joe Perry, participated in the recording of albums, and performed in concerts. Depp also founded the production company Infinitum Nihil, participated in art projects, collected art, paintings, and antiques. He was the face of fashion brands, such as Dior Sauvage, and also participated in the creation of documentaries and independent films. Influence and legacy: Johnny Depp has had a huge impact on culture. His characters have become part of the public consciousness, and his approach to roles has become a standard for actors striving for individuality. He was not afraid to be strange, weak, funny, or touching. He inspired a whole generation of viewers and artists. Film income: Depp is one of the highest-paid actors in Hollywood. According to various sources, the Pirates of the Caribbean series, 5 films, has earned him a total of about $300 million, including fees, bonuses, and a percentage of the profits. Alice in Wonderland, 2010, about $50 million, including a percentage of the box office. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, 2005, about $18 million. Fantastic Beasts. For his participation in the film The Crimes of Grindelwald, he received $16 million, despite the fact that he only starred in a few scenes of the 3rd film. In total, according to Forbes and other analysts, his total income from films is more than $650 million during his career. Advertising income: Johnny Depp also earned large sums as the face of advertising campaigns. Dior Sauvage, since 2015, is one of the most famous and profitable contracts. According to media reports, his income under this contract was about $5 million per year in the first years. In 2022, Depp signed a new 3-year contract with Dior worth more than $20 million, making him the highest-paid man in the history of perfume advertising. Depp's combined income from acting and endorsements is estimated at over $800 million. However, due to poor financial management, legal expenses, and real estate spending, he has faced financial difficulties at various times. In particular, in 2017, his former financial managers claimed that Depp spent more than $2 million a month for several years. Conclusion. For decades, Johnny Depp has remained a symbol of unconventional Hollywood, an actor, musician, artist, a man who goes his own way. Despite scandals, ups and downs, he remains in the hearts of millions. His story is not just the path of one actor. It is an epic about creative freedom, the price of fame, and the power of being yourself.